Long ago in the ancient city of Verona, two powerful families ruled the streets, the Montagues and the Capulets, wealthy, influential, proud, yet nothing separated them more deeply than the hatred that had burned between their families for generations. But destiny has its own plans. In the midst of this long-standing feud, two young hearts would find each other and write one of the greatest love stories the world has ever known. Romeo, gentle, passionate, a dreamer. Juliet, graceful, intelligent, and brave. They were born enemies, yet their hearts chose a different truth. On a night filled with music and laughter, Romeo, uninvited and disguised, slipped into the grand Capulet ball with his friends. And then, he saw her. Juliet descended the staircase in a soft white gown, her smile lighting the room more than any candle ever could. Romeo, softly to himself, "Did my heart love till now? I have never seen beauty till this night." Their eyes met. In a crowded hall, they saw only each other. Romeo, "May I have this dance?" Juliet, smiling, "You may." As they danced, time seemed to slow. No feud, no danger, just two souls recognizing each other as if they had met 1,000 times before. That night, Romeo's heart refused to rest. Drawn by love, he climbed the walls of the Capulet garden, longing for a glimpse of the girl who had captured his soul. Juliet appears, looking at the stars. Juliet whispering, "Romeo, if only you weren't a Montague." Romeo froze, his own name spoken like a secret. He steps out of the shadows. "Romeo, call me anything you wish, and I will no longer be what I am." Juliet gasps, then smiles with relief. "Juliet, if they find you here, they will kill you." Romeo, "The real danger is living in a world where I cannot love you." Under the moonlight, they spoke of dreams, hopes, and a future free of hatred. Before they parted, they sealed their promise. Romeo, "My heart is yours now and forever." Juliet, "And mine is forever yours." The next day, love pushed them toward a daring choice. In a quiet chapel, Romeo and Juliet knelt side by side as Friar Lawrence joined their hands. Friar Lawrence, "May this union bring peace between your families." Romeo holds Juliet's hands gently. Romeo, "From this moment, you are not my enemy, you are my wife." Juliet, "And you are my world." But the world outside did not share their joy. A quarrel erupted between their families. Harsh words, pride, misunderstanding. In the heat of conflict, lives were lost, and Romeo, caught in the chaos, was punished. He was banished from Verona, torn away from Juliet only a day after marrying her. Juliet wept alone in her room. Romeo grieved in exile, clutching the memory of her smile. The world seemed determined to tear them apart. Juliet's grief deepened when her family forced her to marry Paris. Her heart shattered. She belonged to Romeo. Her soul had already chosen. Meanwhile, Romeo lived each day in longing, replaying every stolen moment with her. Though separated, their hearts remained bound. Juliet kneels before the priest. Juliet, "I cannot live a life without love. Help me, or I will die." Friar Lawrence hands her a small vial. "Friar Lawrence, this potion will make you appear dead for a short time. Your family will lay you in the Capulet tomb. When you awaken, Romeo will be there to take you away." It was dangerous, but it was the only hope she had. Juliet holds the vial tightly and whispers, "Juliet, for Romeo, I will risk everything." Juliet drank the potion. Her family found her lifeless, and sorrow swept through Verona. But the message explaining the plan never reached Romeo. When he heard Juliet was dead, his world collapsed. Romeo, breaking down, "No, my love, my light. Verona cannot take you from me." He raced back to the city, ignoring the danger of his return. In the silent tomb, Romeo found Juliet lying peacefully, as if asleep. He kneels beside her. "Romeo, your beauty has not faded. Even death cannot steal it. If you are gone, then let me follow." With a final kiss, he whispered, "Romeo, I love you, beyond this life." He drinks poison and falls beside her. Moments later, Juliet awakens. She sees Romeo Juliet, shaking him, crying, "Romeo, why didn't you wait for me just a little longer?" She kisses him one last time. "Juliet, if the world is too cruel to let us live together, then let it never part us again." And with that, she joins him in eternal sleep. Their deaths shook Verona to its core. At last, the Montagues and Capulets realized what their hatred had destroyed, the purest love their children had ever known. They ended their feud, but the peace came at the highest cost. Romeo and Juliet are gone, yet their story lives forever as a reminder. Love is never the tragedy human hatred is. And somewhere beyond the sky of Verona, two young souls walk hand in hand, in a world where nothing can keep them apart.